to settle in, eh?
It's Adyel here, and I am super excited to be bringing you guys this tutorial today. I am finally playing around with the new Too Faced Summer 2017 collection. I received this PR package in the mail a few weeks ago, and I've been dying to play with it ever since. Too Faced recently launched a huge limited edition palette called the Natural Love palette. In it, there are 13 iconic shades that have been favorites of past Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, and we also have 17 brand new shades. And then we have the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic highlighters. Too Faced has come out with new highlighters. Before these, they had the Candlelight Glow highlighters, and I absolutely was obsessed with the Candlelight Glow and Warm Glow. Oh my god. Here is the palette, and today I created kind of like a rusty, bronzy gold look. I really love how it turned out. As you can see, this palette is so versatile. There's so many beautiful, amazing shades, and I cannot wait to keep playing around with it. So today's video is basically a first impressions on the palette and the highlighters. I will be doing like my overall thoughts and review at the end of the video. If you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Okay guys, so starting off, as you can see, I already did my whole entire base. I did my foundation, my concealer, my brows, and I started on my contour. As you can see, I also have a little bake action going on right now. You guys have seen this a million times, so I just wanted to fast forward to the palette and the highlighters. I left my blush off because I like to do my blush after I do my shadows to kind of coordinate, but I'm so excited to finally be diving into this. I already have like kind of a look in mind that I kind of like based my top off of. I kind of like to always coordinate my outfits, but here we have the Too Faced Natural Love palette, and can we just take a moment? There are 30 beautiful shades in here, and I am just so excited to dive in. Also, if you guys are interested in me doing like an updated foundation routine of basically how I do all my face makeup, let me know. I did one a year ago, but I think I'm gonna do an updated one just so I could skip the base in videos more often, because I feel like that takes a lot of time and it's very repetitive since I do have the same routine most of the time, just different products. Okay, so on my lids right now, I primed with Tarte Shape Tape, and I also set my eyelids with Laura Mercier translucent powder. So to start off, I'm going to go in with my Royal Langnickel large eye shader brush, and I'm going to dip into the shade Heaven just as a wash of color all over my lid. Now I'm going to go into my Makeup Shack blending brush. It doesn't have a name on here, but today's going to be a little different because there's not really like a peanut butter kind of shade like my normal transition color that I gravitate towards. It does have 13 iconic shades that have been in previous palettes and then 17 new ones. So today I'm going to try and go in with Honey Butter and maybe a little bit of Nudie. That's more of a cool tone brown, and I want this look to be warm. So I'm going to first go in with Honey Butter on this brush, and I'm just going to start to work this into my crease. Okay, zooming you guys in a bit more. I just want this to be a wash of color and peek through all of the other colors we use today, and so far I'm really liking this shade. I wish they put the color Peanut Butter in here because that's one of my all-time favorite Too Faced shadows. So I'm just blending this with circular motions, kind of creating that circular shape. I've really been loving that shape recently. I'm going to start to build this onto the other eye. Lately, I will be the first one to completely admit I've been having trouble making the perfect shape with my eyeshadow. My problem is I'm so used to like blending outwards and then fixing it up later that I need to try and train myself to create the perfect shape and not have to go in back later with concealer. And then this eye has like a little bit different of a shape. This side is like my problem side. I hate this brow, and then I always have problems with this side of my eye. So yeah, nobody's perfect. So I'm just building this up to kind of get a warm wash of color, and I'm going to do this until I'm satisfied. I really love this brush. It has quickly become one of my favorites. Okay, so I don't want to go too overboard with this color. I definitely want to go in back later, but this is just kind of like a mapped outline. But I want to play today with Makeup and Chill. I love the name of that eyeshadow. And then Hot and Bothered, I really want to accentuate. I feel like it's going to go with my shirt. And I also want to play around with Fairy Tale or Honey Pot today. The versatility in this palette, bomb. But today I kind of want to create a coppery look. So I'm going to go in with Makeup and Chill, and this is a dark brown. So I'm going to go in with another Makeup Shack brush. Here's the difference so you could see. This is the blending brush, and then this is the brush I'm using now. And I'm dipping this ever so slightly in the Makeup and Chill shade. I'm going to focus this onto my crease. Slowly work this into my crease and create more warmth. Already that added so much warmth, and what I'm going to do is when I dip it very lightly, I'm going to angle my wrist and my brush upwards so that when I'm putting it into the crease, the top of the brush up here is going to be blending it with the transition color. This is just going to help out a lot later. And also in between going in with that, I'm going to keep going back in with Honey Butter and building that up now that I could kind of see where this look is going. Makeup and Chill is a stunning chocolate rich fudge brown, and I love it. I'm not going to bring this to the front. I kind of don't want to do a halo eye today, so I'm going to kind of go mid crease to the end of the crease and sort of in the outer corner. I just want to create some definition and also lift the eye as well. I'm going to start the other eye. As I'm doing this, I can't stop thinking about the highlighters. I have been dying to use them for so long, you guys don't even know. I've seen a few reviews and some people are saying that they're not very dramatic highlighters, but I think I can work with them a little bit and use some of my tricks. But we'll see. I'm gonna just use them raw in the beginning. So now I'm going back in with Honey Butter and blending everything together. I really like this color combination a lot. I'm now going to take this e.l.f. 201 brush. Honestly, look at this handle though. I'm obsessed. And I'm going to go in with Hot and Bothered, and I'm going to start to put this onto the outer lid. Kind of like outer to mid lid. I'm so excited. Oh my god, yes. Look at that pigmentation though. This is like a coppery rusty color. And it has like flakes of gold glitter in it. I love. Now that that's on, I'm going back in with Makeup and Chill to blend it and darken it up. And of course, I'm going to keep taking Honey Bear to blend this all together. I also want to make Honey Bear a lot darker now that I kind of have an outline of this look. And while I do this, I'm going to go in my lower lash line with Makeup and Chill and Honey Bear. This is really going to help me map out the shape. I'm going to go in with Fairy Tale first just because it's a lighter shade, and if I want to darken it up, I'll go in with Honey Pot. So I'm just going to go straight into the shadow. No spray or anything for now. And okay, it's pretty good. I mean, of course, every shadow pops way more when you spray, but now that I have a wash of that, I'm gonna go in with Honey Pot now. And that is a beautiful gold shadow. I think I definitely like the vibe of Honey Pot, so going in with that again. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my brush. Now for the real test. Oh wow, that's like liquid gold. So I'm kind of doing a half cut crease sort of thing, but without the concealer, of course. And I'm just going to keep building this up to really create that pop. So now I'm going to go back in with that e.l.f. brush and back in with Hot and Bothered and blend this in to the gold shade. Kind of just doing back and forth motions to create that fade. This is like a fiery, really cool look. I really love it. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with Makeup and Chill. You guys know the drill, just blending everything one last time. And of course, Honey Butter. Also using honey butter to buff out the edges of this gold shade so it's not too harsh. As you could see the difference, I need to get used to the shape of this eye. I'm going to go in with a clean Morphe blending brush to help blend this even more. And this is the M533. So now I'm going to line my tight line with the Marc Jacobs black eyeliner. I'm going to create a thin line like always with my Stila liquid liner pen. So I tend to use the same ones all the time, but I just think I'm going to have to go with my Cocoa Queen Bees again. What can I say? I mean, these are just my go-to lash. So I'm just going to pop these on real quick. Into my bottom lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so now lashes are on. I'm absolutely in love with this look. Just gonna continue to blend, and you could really see the shape you want once your lashes are on. I love these lashes. I can't get over it. And also I added some of that Hot and Bothered shade on my lower lash line to bring out kind of that rust shade. So I'm just gonna line my waterline with a nude shade just to open up the eyes a bit more. But now I'm gonna touch up on my contour. And before I dust away the powder, I'm just going to re-blend a little bit. I'm also going to go into my Too Faced Love Flush blush palette, and Baby Love has seriously become one of my ride or die favorite blushes, so I'm going to go in with that, but I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of I Will Always Love You as well, which is kind of like an orange blush, and it's just going to kind of tie in with that rust and give a really nice warm look to the cheekbones. So I'm just blending this from the apples of the cheeks back, and this is a beautiful color. I love it so much. And one more time, swiping the contour to blend. So I want to go in one last time with the bake just to firmly crisp that up. Start to dust it off of my nose. Now for the glow, I am so excited. I'm just going to pull all of them out. Okay, so Too Faced came out with 3 highlighters. They are called the Love Light Prismatic Highlighters. So we have this gold shade, which is You Light Up My Life. We have Ray of Light, which is this coppery shade, and Blinded by the Light, which is this light champagne kind of silvery shade. So I'm going to open each one and show you guys. So here is You Light Up My Life, and I love the outline that's pressed onto them. They are a cream to powder highlight, and they are baked, and oh my god. Now here is Ray of Light, which is a super unique shade. I really don't think I have anything like this. And here is Blinded by the Light, and this looks blinding. So I think today I kind of want to go in definitely with the gold because I got that gold vibe going on. This I feel like will be a little bit too dark, so I'll put that away. But I think I'm going to use Blinded by the Light on any areas that I want to pop a little bit more. But we're going to focus with the gold today. Going in with my highlighter blush, kind of swirling that around. And I'm going to start on the tip of the nose. And I also like to do kind of this part of the nose, not the entire bridge, but just in the center over here, kind of by the eyes. I'm gonna go on the Cupid's bow. That is really, really stunning. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna take this into the inner corner. I'm also gonna swipe this a little bit onto the brow bone. So far, so good. Look really good on the brow bone in the inner corner. And now for the real test, I'm going to go onto the cheekbones. Just going to start to build this up, and I like to bring this back and create a C shape up above my brow. Now this is a subtle, really pretty glow. Like I've heard, it's not necessarily blinding. You could tell that it needs some setting spray to make it less powdery and to brighten it up a bit. But it is a beautiful color, beautiful reflex in it. You guys know I love to blind with my highlight though, so I'm definitely going to go in with setting spray. But building it up, it's really not bad. I'm now going to try and go in with Blinded by the Light to see what this does. Okay, this one's definitely a lot more blinding. probably because it's a lighter shade. But I really love the gold highlighter look with today's look. So before we go in with that spray, I'm going to take my fluffy brush and dust off the baking powder. Finally, it's been sitting there forever. And I'm just going to touch up on my bronzer and blush. And now I'm really excited. I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. And let's see the potential of this baby. There she is. Come through. Give it to me. That is how I like my highlight to be. Look at me rhyming over here. Highlight just makes you do magical things. I'm absolutely in love. I'm so satisfied right now. Love this golden glow. And I want to go in with Blinded by the Light as my face is almost dry. It is just tacky right now. And I want to bring that in some more, just to lightly brighten up that gold just a tiny bit. Okay, yes, now I'm gonna go in with my lip shade. Now unfortunately I did not yet receive the 5 Melted Matte Liquid Lips, the new ones for the summer collection, but I hope to get those soon. And I'm planning on doing a melted lip swatch video, so those will be in there. But Sellout looks like it's going to be a perfect shade for this look. I have tried the melted liquid lipsticks a few times and I love them. You know what I think would look really pretty with this? Like a non-Too Faced liquid lipstick? Kristen. I think it's Kristen, or is it, no, Ginger by Kylie. I have that one and I've never used it. Maybe I'll put some on. Yes, yes, just like I imagined. I think this is the perfect shade. Now I'm just gonna go in one last time, blending my contour and touching up my blush. I think I actually want to add some of that ginger shade. And here's the difference between Sellout and Ginger. Ginger kind of matches the copper color a little bit more, so I'm going to put this on the outer edges. As you can see, it's the most subtle difference, but I just want that on the outer corners to just tie in the copperness a little bit more. Hey guys, so this is the final look. I absolutely love how it turned out, and now we're going to wrap it up with my final thoughts. So my final thoughts on the eyeshadow palette, I am obsessed with it. I personally love Too Faced shadows. I think they are so blendable and buildable, and I just love them. They're so smooth and creamy. There's not one shade I do not love in this palette. You could create really feminine, girly looks and then really grungy, dark looks. You have pretty much every color you need. But honestly, I am super satisfied with this palette. And my final thoughts on the Love Light highlighters. I think they are super stunning, and if you're the type of girl that doesn't really love that blinding highlight and likes kind of more of a versatile highlighter where you can wear it on a day-to-day basis and just be a subtle glow, or you can build it up and amplify it like I like to do and make it glow, I think this is perfect for you. They are so cute. I mean, the packaging of them, come on. I think Too Faced truly did an amazing job with this collection. So if you watched up to here, comment down below your thoughts on the look, on the collection. Let me know if you bought anything or if you plan to buy anything. I would love to hear all of your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know, because I will definitely be sure to do more of them in the future for different products, different launches, different brands. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!